Ashley, you guys are coming off of 4 straight scores above 197, and you have a top 10 matchup coming up with LSU this week. What are you most looking forward to for this Friday?
I'm really excited to get back in front of our home crowd. Our team continues to build. I think we've progressed well, and it's all about the details now, and it's all about our depth. And so I'm excited to get back out there in front of a home crowd and just to really perform.
Katie?
Hey, Ashley, you just talked about the depth. At this point in the season, kind of how do you balance rest and still trying to get, the highest scores possible?
Mm-hmm. It's a delicate balance, and it's individualized. Every athlete has a different plan. I don't think there's one recipe that fits every athlete. And so at the end of every week, at the end of a competition, we look at all 18 athletes and what is in each person's best interest to be able to maximize their performance on a Friday night. And we use either our 2 or 3 days of training to figure out the right formula, tweak if needed, to allow them to feel at their best when it counts.
Mikey?
Hey, Coach. As you mentioned, you are coming off your 4th straight 197. That includes 198, and 3 of those 4 scores were new season highs. So how has this team been gelling together, especially given that you're a rookie head coach these last 4 weeks?
The team is really gelling well together. I think you can see that from them out on the competition floor. It's one thing to talk about it. Yes, we are a family. Yes, they have each other's backs. But I think you can really see that in the way that they are fighting for each other, in the way that they're celebrating each other, in the way that they step in when needed. I think you see their chemistry out there on the competition floor, and that speaks volumes about them.
Katie?
You mentioned getting to be back at home this week, and we've obviously seen this season, what kind of impact the crowd can have. But outside of just that, how beneficial is it after 2 weeks of traveling to be able to be at home all week and train at home and knowing you don't kind of have to travel on the weekend?
It's a huge relief to be back home. Back-to-back away trips is challenging on a group, and it's challenging on just all the different environmental factors that we have to adjust to. So it's really comforting to be back in our home space and to be able to kind of know the situation that we're stepping into, and we're really excited for that.
Abby?
Hi, Coach. So the big name coming to Coleman Coliseum this week is Libby Dunn, just because of her NIL deals. So I was just curious what you think of NIL in the world of college gymnastics, and then specifically at home on your Alabama team as well.
Mm-hmm. I think NIL is a fantastic opportunity for our athletes, and being at a place like Alabama, such a big brand, such a big name in college athletics, it's the perfect opportunity for our athletes to use their platform to capitalize in any way that they want to. And so I'm really grateful to be at a place like Alabama where there's endless opportunities and our athletes have the ability to do both gymnastics and to help prepare and set themselves up for a bright future.
And Ashley, you touched on it a little bit earlier, but last time you guys were at home, you had a sold-out crowd against Auburn. Can you just talk a little bit about the impact that the fans bring and what you're looking forward to seeing this Friday?
Absolutely. That home crowd, it makes such a huge impact. Our team is already talking about it. And I mentioned it a few weeks ago that when the students started piling into the doors right when the doors opened, that made such a huge impact on our team. They continue to talk about it. They're ready to see that again on Friday night. I would love to see our entire community, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Atlanta, everybody come to Coleman Coliseum Friday at 7 o'clock. It's going to be an amazing matchup. They're 2 great teams, and our home crowd really makes a difference. So be there, support our ladies. It's also celebrating our Title IX event as well and empowering women. And so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there.